So let me just tell y'all the tea. Just because your child wears a big bow in their head, the size of their head, does not mean they're not out here thotting.
It's like, hey, Brandon, what you got on? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. Oh. This, that.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a unpopular opinions videos. And this is like, I really like these videos because I'm a very opinionated person. I have a lot of unpopular opinions. Before we start, let's get into the real tea. So, you know, like a couple weeks ago, Trump threatened to delete TikTok, and I thought we all found out he was capping. Like, everybody thought he was like so serious. He did this again, and he said it's gonna be deleted by Saturday. Child, it's Saturday. My TikTok is working, but that's a story for another time. So let's get right into the video. I'm not gonna like waste time doing all that extra. My first unpopular opinion. While we're on the topic of Trump, there is no good candidate for the 2020 election. Like, I'm sorry if you are old enough to vote, because you still need to vote, best believe. But there's just no good candidate. Like, at this point, it's like picking your poison. It's almost embarrassing. Like, really, America, this is what you have to offer? But whatever, we're gonna move on. So now we're gonna start like my opinions. I feel very strongly about this one because people do this all the time. But stop blaming every toxic trait you have on your zodiac sign. Like, people could literally, like, there could literally be a serial killer and people would be like, oh, well, I heard she's a Gemini, so. Like, no offense to Geminis, my mom's a Gemini, but we all know the stereotype around Geminis. They're a little. But what you're not going to do is blame every toxic trait you have on your zodiac sign. Like, I'm pretty sure you acting a fool has nothing to do with the fact that you were born in June or whenever it is. Like, oh, also, I'm drinking Dr. Pepper because I'm trying to stop drinking soda starting tomorrow. So, you know, I need to really just get into it today. And I'm drinking it out of a straw because I got my teeth whitened. So, yeah. Okay, next unpopular opinion. Bullying, don't take this the wrong way, but bullying is sometimes necessary. Now, I don't mean like bullying, like the actual definition of bullying. I mean how we use it today, which is basically like if someone talks about you, they're bullying you. Which isn't true, because just because Jessica called you ugly, she's not bullying you. She called you ugly. But I think that the problem with this is that when you go into the real world, yeah, when you're in school, you can go to the principal, the guidance counselor, whatever, which sometimes sends something to make it worse. But whatever. You have people that are going to punish them. But in the real world, if someone is quote-unquote bullying you or talking about you, what can you do? There is nobody that's going to, like, get them in trouble for that. Like, okay, you're getting bullied. No one's gonna care. And I think that parents and like the school system are putting kids at a disadvantage because I'm sorry, but the world does not care about your feelings at all. Like, do you think that all the stuff going on in the world, someone cares that your feelings are hurt? Because if you did, they don't. Sorry to break it to you. Hate to be the one to say it. Okay, next. My like biggest problem with Christianity today is the Christians. Let me explain. Christians, or a lot of people, they like to twist the Bible, or they like to only use the parts of the Bible that support their argument. Like, for example, a lot of Christians feel very like strongly about people being gay, which, I mean, you're going to feel strongly about it, okay. But what you're not going to do is ignore the whole book of the Bible that says that God is the only person that should be judging people. Oh, Because last time I checked, you do all the same sins everyone else does. You lie, you do whatever else you do, because there's like 600 sins that God says that we shouldn't do. So I know y'all be out here doing most of them, probably on a daily basis. So what we're not gonna do is pretend like when Jesus died on the cross, he left us in charge, because he didn't. He really didn't. At all. Next. Let's not normalize a racist phase. Because what we're not gonna do is because when all these celebrities get big, most of them come out with like some racist tweets or something like that, which is like, okay, that's fine. You can be changed. But what you're not gonna do is say, oh, I was young. Child, I am 14 years old, and even I know the difference between right and wrong. Like, what we're not gonna do is pretend like going through a racist phase is a part of growing up, because it's not. Never has been, never will be. You were a little racist, a little prejudiced. Is it fine? I don't know. But it's fine. But what you're not gonna do is pretend like it's just because you were growing up. This is not a part of growing up. It's not like, child. Anyways. Okay. This one is like not serious at all, but I do feel really strongly about it. So anyone who knows me knows that me and like pretty much my whole friend group, we're all big Grey's Anatomy fans. Like, I live for some Grey's Anatomy. Or should I say lived, past tense. Grey's Anatomy should have stopped after season 10. They're just ruining the show. Like, seasons 1 through 10, strong, immaculate. Y'all are ruining this show. When I say ruining it, y'all dragging it through the mud. It should at least ended after season 13. It's just getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse by seasons. Like, season 16, I'm sick of everybody on that show. Teddy, Meredith, DeLuca, all of them. Cut the cameras. Period. But, I mean, it's fine or whatever. I guess they're just trying to get that coin or whatever, but y'all need to stop. Is what needs to happen. Period. Okay. Next. Hold on, wait. I'm using my iPad to, like, watch it. This one is all facts. Okay. Just because someone is old or just because they're elderly does not mean they automatically deserve your respect. Hear me out. Everyone deserves respect right off the bat. At least that's how I feel. It's how I was raised. You should respect everyone. But what's not going to happen is you disrespecting me, and I'm not supposed to be okay with them. I'm supposed to respect you because you're old. Aging is not like some type of achievement. Like, it's not like you do it naturally. Like, you didn't have to work hard to age. It's a blessing for people to be able to see their older days and to get older. It really is. What we're not going to do is pretend like you really put in some work, because you didn't. And I would even support the whole with age comes knowledge, but these old conservatives, these old racists, they just as old and just as ignorant. Ooh. But y'all not ready for that conversation. We're going to leave it alone. Next. I feel like our society we stay saying depressed. Like, I used to do it too when I was like, maybe like a year or two ago. Like, we just say it as like slang. Like, we use the words sad and depressed interchangeably, but it's not the same thing. Like, we should probably all stop speaking depression into existence. No cap. Like, no, you're not sad. I mean, you're not depressed, you're sad. Like, unless you are actually depressed, which in that case, get some help, you know? Therapy. But like, you didn't like fail your test and automatically get depressed. It's not what happened. You're sad, you're in your feelings, you're a little blue. That's what's happening there. Which is fine, but I'm just letting y'all know because there's power in the tongue. And that's all facts. Okay, my last unpopular opinion is one that I feel really strongly about because, like, why can't people ever mind their business? Okay, I was debating if I should put this one in there because it really gets me mad every time I talk about it, but it needs to be said. when I was younger, I used to dance and I used to do all this other stuff. So, like, my hair, I used to flatten it. Which, even if I wasn't dancing, what about it? My hair, flattered. I had inches, too. My hair was long, straight, and moved. Right now, it's only blow dry, so this isn't a good example. But I said what I said. And everyone always has something to say about it. So, let me just tell y'all the tea. Just because your child wears a big bow in their head, the size of their head does not mean they're not out here thotting. And yes, I mean I use that word very intently. Because do you think that bow was stopping anything? Got the big bow on their head and still was running around every little boy. Like, y'all know the little elementary thoughts that have that big bow. Most people have one at their school. I have multiple. And I'm not bashing anyone who likes to wear bows. Like, if you want to wear a bow, that's fine. I'm bashing the parents who like to come at me because, trust me, I had long, straight hair and morals. Exactly. But y'all not ready for that conversation yet. I think that's the end of my unpopular opinions. I need to stop this video now. We need to cut the cameras before I just start popping off, because I'm a really opinionated person, so I can go on for days, months, years. Anyways, that's the end of today's video. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notification bell to be notified every time I post a brand new video. And also, make sure that you follow me on Instagram at na.over.all. Period. So yeah, that's the end of today's video. Bye.